Okay. I know I didn't time that perfectly, but oh well. Whoa, look, I'm on my desktop. That's where I am. So, basically, I was trying to, let me give some backstory real quick. I was trying to, I wanted to uninstall OhmyZSH because I was like, hey, I was only using one theme, yet for ease of use, OhmyZSH installs like 1,000 themes onto your computer and I'm only using one. So I uninstalled OhmyZSH and I was like, man, if only I could create a theme, because I'm not that good at creating themes. Well, just something like a theme, because themes aren't really a thing in ZSH unless you're using some sort of theme loader. I was like, hey, I wish I could make my own theme, that looked just like the one that Luke Smith uses in his videos. Don't know who Luke Smith is? Look him up. He does videos on ricing and stuff. I'm not big on ricing, but he shows off some really cool stuff you could do in your Linux terminal. I was like, hey, if only I could make his Linux terminal look like his. But then I realized, I could just go onto his GitHub and get some stuff from there. Because I forgot he uploads all of his dot files to GitHub. So I copied some stuff over from his dot files, edited a couple things. So if I were to do my oh so favorite command figlet bruh lolcat, you could tell how it bolds the auto suggestion in white, and then I did some syntax highlighting for the commands itself. That's my parents' show. I'm not, like, there isn't a car crash going on. And then, if I were to create a file real quick, I don't need to touch it. Example file. You can tell that that's a bad example. If I were to go to my desktop, and then I were to nano, that's another bad example. I'm sorry, I'm just full of bad examples. You're kidding me. No, not SourceBoat, your software, it's just your software. Here we go. Finally. Okay. As you can tell, I got some syntax highlighting in Nano. It turns out it's super easy. You just have to add a little file called nano.rc. You have to create it because Nano doesn't usually have any dot files, but you have to create a little file in your home directory called nano.rc. And then include loads of these syntax highlighting files, which aren't used. And I was like, hey, number one, that's bloat. And number two, well, that's bloat, says the person who's using KDE. Number one, that's bloat. And number two, syntax highlighting is pretty cool. It makes things easier to read. And, the one thing I don't like is how this purple here, I'm still a bit sick. I'm sorry. One thing I don't like is how that purple there, it doesn't look too good against my darker background, so I might change that to a lighter color, like light blue or something. Although that's light blue. I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something. Anyway, so yeah, it's fun. It's pretty wacky. Also, have you guys checked out YouTube DL? Like, if I go on my YouTube channel real quick, I know that I'm not showing you guys stuff. I just don't. I like to stay pretty private online, even though you can find out my address by like searching it on Google. Probably don't do that. Here we go. So here's my video. Here's my video launched. What was it? Recommendations. So if I were to do this, and I were to go into here, and then I were to do YouTube DL Control-Shift-V, not at 9 seconds. Watch this. Watch. No match. Do I have to seriously add the and? Is that part of the URL? What do you mean? Just get the URL and then. No, I don't want it to start at 9 seconds. 1 sec. I'm sorry. Finally. Anyway, so, it is a terminal tool. It's not really a terminal tool. It's more of a Python script that installs YouTube videos. Not installs, downloads. And it's really great to use because there aren't any ads. It's not a scam, which is nice. You know, in my opinion, it's just fun to do. By the way, I just realized this. My taskbar is flickering. To me, it's not flickering. I think that's just an issue with OBS. I'll fix that. But anyway, now that this is about to be installed, we can go into my home directory. Here you go. Look, my video. Downloaded straight from YouTube. The compression's really bad because it's YouTube, but you know, one of the big reasons why I'm genuinely thinking about starting my own website is to host lossless versions of these videos, because whenever you upload a video to YouTube, the compression is terrible. You can barely see anything. Like, text is barely readable. Obviously, I'm kidding, but it's like, it's still pretty dumb. Let me... I hope this is the name of the file. Let me, okay. And so, I'm thinking about hosting the lossless versions of these videos on my server, and then you can stream them. Actually, you might, streaming is kind of finicky. Because I was gonna show you guys something. I'm sorry. I just feel really energetic because I just finished some homework. I don't know why that makes me feel energetic. Plus, I feel barely even sick. Besides that coughing and my nose kind of being plugged and this literal Starbucks bag of tissues, I feel great. I am just top dollar right now. Does that mean something? Does that mean something bad? I don't mean it for it to mean something bad, but and I don't know. I am just so happy. Anyway, so I was gonna do speed test CLI, but then I realized that literally shows your IP. Long story short, not long story short. Basically, I have 41 upload, 41 megabits a second. I'm not sure if it's megabits. I have 41 megabit a second upload, and that's just great. Also, since this is technically OBS, I can go into BRB. Whoa. I really should have different profile set up for streaming and recording, but I haven't gotten around to that. I don't even know if you can do that. I don't know. Alright. So yeah, dude.